Previously on Hunting with Tripler. DVD combo. Wii games that have Mario anything in them need to be picked up, especially if you can get them for less than $5 a piece. Louisville Slugger. Now this one is a little bit unique. I gotta say, it's classy. I like it. $4 for a Nerf item that has never been used. Yeah, I gotta say, Fisher Price, little people, it sells. What is happening, folks? Tripler here. My real name is Nick. I am a part-time online reseller, and I sell on platforms like eBay and Amazon, sometimes even Mercari. I'll pick up new and used goods from places like thrift stores and garage sales, flea markets, and even estate sales. And I'm always buying these items to flip them for a profit. If you're new to the channel, I have made this channel so that you can be educated on the items to be on the lookout for what kind of items sell really well, and you guys do a great job of educating me. So that was the intention of making the channel in the first place. So if this content is interesting to you at all, I would love a like, that thumbs up button, and if you want to subscribe, then we can have the dialogue on a weekly basis. With all that said, this is episode number 25. This is a great episode. Don't want to miss it. Stick around.
I collect so many things. Would you like to share this journey with me? I will show you the prizes I got today. So come along with me, come on and join in the chase. Yeah.
Alright, so welcome to episode number 25. And in episode 25 we have one full day, not two, one full day of thrifting. And for the thrifting that we're doing, well, it happens to be in 4 or 5 different locations, kind of all in a line. So if you're familiar with Southern California, I basically started Savers and I make my way all the way back to Long Beach, hitting 5 spots that I typically like to go to. And I'm able to do this in a really short amount of time. I think in total I spent 2 hours thrifting. It's really unique because in today's episode, most of the finds happened where I thought they were gonna happen at my first location. And that first location was amazing. The end of the day was by far the biggest surprise. Stick around and enjoy today's episode. I do like Goodwill, but I like this one so much more. Master Billiards chalk. So a set of 6 or 8 go for about $6, and I've got, I think, about 60 in here, so it's good. It's be a nice flip. So my mom plays bunco, and this is not, I mean, it's technically new. The box is just beat, but I kind of want to just learn how to play it. Totally works. It's only worth about $14, but I'm thinking I might just snag this. Okay. Logitech is still a great brand, so I'm snagging this. I grabbed one of these like a week ago, and this one has the dice. $3 for sure. Anything Dungeons and Dragons you should look up. Okay. Anything pre-2000 or even early 2000s, if you can get this at a decent price, especially a Radio Shack brand, these are worth some good money still. It's in good condition. No remote, but that's okay. They're high tops. They say AK, which I think that's Alicia Keys, but they only want, let's see, $6 for them. And I think they'll clean up pretty well. This is more of a test than anything. So I'm gonna grab these. The score is this. If you look up this model, let's see, where's that? Look up that model new. It's going for over $180. Definitely grabbing this. Wii remotes, 2 of them with the little pad. $8. This thing right here, $6. These things sell for over $25. Still very desirable. So I'm gonna snag that. Guys, if you have this kind of section at your thrift store, do not pass it. Types of dolls in particular that sell really well for me are Frozen dolls and Monster High. So keep an eye out for those.
So this thing's great. Comps are at $35, but shipping's gonna be at least, I mean, probably 15 bucks. Minus fees. It's only a few dollars made on something like this, and it's missing pieces. So I'm gonna pass. This place is called Ecotown, and it's dope. Oh yeah. Ink still sells when it's expired by a month. What's happening, folks? We did have 2 stops so far. Both of them were actually very good. The Sony Walkman, new in the packaging, was by far the best find we've had so far. But at this little place called Ecotown, which it's so cool, I don't find a lot there, but when I find something, it always seems to be a pretty high dollar item. So for example, I just found it converts a bicycle to a stationary bicycle in your residence or business, and they're usually fairly popular being sold locally. So at this point in time, for a $30 investment on that, I'm definitely going to make out very, very well. So that was nice. We have a couple other thrift stores that we're gonna stop at today, but it's gonna be actually a pretty quick day, pretty easy day, but the finds so far have been quite nice. So let's see what else we can do. I don't come here often, but when I do, I usually leave with something. It's a decent little store. That's Lightyear. New seal for $2 sells for between 50 and 30. 15 and 30, excuse me. This is all I'm left with. I'm kind of bummed that this would be the end of the day's journey. So let's try to do one more spot. It might be later. We gotta do one more. So hang tight and we'll see what happens. Door. Sorry, we are now closed permanently. This location. We're gonna hit a Goodwill. I think this Goodwill is a little overpriced. They rely heavily on corporate to bring in some of the goods, whereas donations they're a little flat here. So we'll check it out, see what we get, but I'm not expecting a whole lot. And there's the Goodwill. Let's see what you got. These are size 15. Actually in really good condition. I'm gonna look those up. So these games are sealed, but they want $6 a piece, and the best I could do is like 15 or 16, so that's a pass. Yes, and yes. With these Kobe's for $8. Ooh, that's not good. All right, never mind. They're going back. These sell very well, as long as they work. Dyson. There's no price on it, but it's the right price. I'm taking it. eBay is such a great tool for looking up comps. You can see here there are 471 sold listings, and the trend here is I'm seeing a lot of parts from this particular model. And that's a good thing because it means that it's a desirable item. People are holding on to their unit and they just prefer to replace individual parts and pieces than to replace the entire vacuum. This is kind of similar to printers. Older printers are held onto for a long period of time, and people are just using replacement ink. The Dyson is such a good product that people would rather find replacement parts than to throw the entire unit away. This is interesting because even the full line vacuum working order with shipping on top of it is going for over $150. This is a great pickup for only $10. This for $3 was a no-brainer. It's an old Logitech keyboard that requires this secondary adapter. The box looks a little messy, but I think I'll actually get a pretty decent price for this. At least maybe $25-30. For $3, it's totally worth it. All right, for $9, I picked them up. They are a size 15, so it's a rare size, and they are in good condition. They're not bad. I'm gonna put some new laces on them, but I actually think this going through the wash one time would do it wonders, and I'm just gonna sell them for probably 45 or 50 bucks. And I think they're gonna sell. Somebody made a mistake on these. $9. Can't believe it. I don't know if this is fate or something, but I picked up a new in the package Sony Walkman earlier today, and here I am picking up one that's used for $10, which is actually more than the one that's new. Anyway, they still hold a lot of value, so I bought them. And last is this Dyson Absolute. I got it for $10. If it works, $100 local every time. Boy, am I glad I went. That ended up being really good. I think that Dyson turned out to be phenomenal. The Jordan Retro 11s, someone priced them at $10. No idea. Now they do need cleanup. So something that I will share, I do very, very basic shoe restoration. Basic, meaning I'll clean it and I will wipe down the exterior and the interior using Rejuvenator. I'll throw it in the wash, relace if I need to, and that's it. So when we say restoration, it has nothing to do with paint or re-gluing anything. Those shoes, both of them just need a light washing and they're good. Everything else, what I do is I tend to take all of the shoes that I need to wash and clean up, I'll save for one day and I'll do all of them at once. I'll wash them, get 2 of them in the washing machine, and then clean the others on the exterior, interior, throw them in the washing machine and just recycle. And that's about a 4 or 5 hour day to do maybe 15, 20 pairs. And I've got about 15, 20 pairs. So it's about time to have one of those days. Amazing day. I think I'm going to easily clear $600 or $700. That was just so good.
Well, that was today's episode, and I appreciate, as I always do, you guys coming by, liking and subscribing, and enjoying the content that I put out. I might as well mention again that we have a 500 subscriber giveaway, but what is also so surprising is that I have not seen more than 3 subscribers since I put out the actual notification that we're gonna have a 500 subscriber giveaway. So if you want to join me, all you have to do is start by subscribing, and then once we reach 500 subscribers, I will be giving away an Xbox One X or a $300 Amazon gift card. It will be your choice, but so far we're quite a ways off from getting to 500. We will turn the tide. Sometime soon we will do that. Anyway, today's episode, by far the best item that we picked up was the in-the-package Sony CD player. I mean, like, it was just sitting on the shelf and it couldn't have been there for very long because most resellers would know what that is. But man, I got there first and I was absolutely happy to snag that one. And the shipping on that thing is so simple. It weighs less than 2 pounds and more than likely will slip into a flat rate envelope. So with all that, thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.